Hello, welcome to my cooking show. Today I'm going to be making marrow soup with these ingredients. Right. These are the vegetables that we've got at hand at the moment. For us, this is an overgrown courgette, which we call a marrow, but for any American viewers out there, it would be called a zucchini for you. I'm also using a leek, a pepper, runner beans, which these ones are called painted lady, chilies, a tomato, garlic, and some fresh herbs I've got picked out in my garden. Here's the chopping board I'm going to use. So I've half filled this with water, so whilst it's heating up, I'll be prepping some of the vegetables. Here we go. The first one I'm going to do is the marrow here. I'm going to chop off the top end bit here and also the bottom end bit here. What I'm going to do first is actually turn the marrow up like this and slice right down the centre of the marrow here. Then the next thing will be the trickiest bit. The next thing I'm going to be doing is scooping out all these seeds that are in the core of the marrow here. So when you're doing a marrow soup, you do not want this in your soup. So you can use a spoon or whatever you find easy to do to scoop out the inner bits. Yeah, got to really be thorough to really get this out. Really put some muscle into this to get every single bit out of this. Ooh. There, that's number one. And here comes the second one. Do struggle with it, just don't worry, just take your time with it. Right, that is all done for these two. Now, with the seeds and everything, I'm going to be adding them into this tub to add onto my garden to make a lovely compost heap for it. Next, I'm going to be peeling the skin off. Must make sure to get every single bit of skin off. And every bit of the skin here we can add on for the other things to go for the compost. Bit more to go onto the compost heap. Here is what I'm left with. Now I'm dicing this up. After I've diced up so much of it, I'm going to add it into this pan bit here before I steam them. And as you can see, it's much easier to cut now without all the seeds in it. Here is the result of how much of the marrow I've actually got out of it. And I think I'm going to have to chuck some of this out onto my compost heap now. Next is the leek. In my previous videos, when you've seen me dicing up a leek, you've always seen me dice up the end bit here, which you do not use in any food meal you do. But with the rest of this, you can use for every single bit, except for the tip bits of the leaves here. You don't want them in the meal. But for this one, I would normally push all the little rings out, but for this one, I'm keeping them all whole together. I'm putting my leeks in with my diced up marrow now. You can use whatever vegetables you have at the moment. I am using my runner beans here, but with these you've got to break the end bits here off just to check to see if they are stringy or not. Here I'm dicing up my runner beans now. And next is scoop them all up and plonk them in here with the leeks and the diced up marrow. I'm taking the lid off now and adding all that I've diced here on here to steam for about 12 minutes, and then I can come back and check to see how it is. Whilst that is steaming away, I'm going to be dicing these up. First one I'm going to cut is the tomato. I'm going to cut this up into 4 sections. I'm going to move the tomato with the knife here over to the corner. Now I'm going to be dicing up the pepper. I'm going to be dicing it a different way from my usual ways. I'm going to cut but always make sure to get the white bit out. I've moved the peppers over with the tomatoes. I'm now going to grab these chilies and cut off the ends bit here, because I'm going to leave my chilies whole when I blend them. Now I'm going to be chopping the garlic. And also you have hand on the blade here whilst you crush the garlic and then peel the skin off. It's quick and easy to do. Sometimes the garlic will collapse on you, but doesn't matter because it will be added in to make a good helpful meal with this. Here is a very quick way to peel garlics. Cut the end off and then have your hand on the blade to crush the garlic and then just peel the skin off. Here they are, all ready to be chopped now. Here they are, all ready to be chopped. I'm gonna strip all the leaves off of the stem here of the thyme, and then I'm gonna dice the rosemary here into bits so then it can all be blended up next. I'm turning off this top ring here off now. Gonna remove the lid as well, and next I'm adding all of this into the blender here. In the steamed vegetables go. Okay, they were nice and soft. Now I'm getting all the tomatoes, peppers and garlic and the herbs here put onto this, so I can now add this into the blender here. Make sure every single little bit of these goes in, and the next one to go in are the chilies here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Putting the lid back onto here now and making sure it's nice and tight and secure. Switch it on, and now I'm gonna be putting it onto this one. Wait. As you can see, it's blending up nicely. Turn this off now and disconnect this. And here we go with the finished product now. Here is my finished work now, nicely presented with the nasturtium flowers. So I hope you like today's video. Please like and subscribe. Please make sure to press the little me somewhere down here. And if you have any comments, please let me know. And I'll see you next time.